Hey everybody, welcome to North Star Knife Reviews. Today we are taking a look at this knife. This is the Cattaraugus CM-12 Split Bolster Jack. It's a single blade liner lock in a toothpick pattern. It was made in 1989. Before we look at this knife in detail, I do want to spend just a minute talking about some history. Cattaraugus cutlery was incorporated back in 1886 in Little Valley, New York, which is in Cattaraugus County, New York. The first knives were produced in 1887 and they were very, very high quality. Among the original employees of Cattaraugus were members of the Case family, who later left to start W.R. Case & Sons. Cattaraugus closed for business in 1963, and the rights to the Cattaraugus name were later purchased by A.G. Russell. A.G. Russell then produced the Cattaraugus knives in Seki, Japan. This knife was produced by A.G. Russell under the Cattaraugus name for the Knife Collectors Club, which was established by A.G. Russell in 1970. The Knife Collectors Club is the oldest continuously functioning knife collectors club in the world, and through the end of the 1990s, the focus was primarily on making limited edition serialized knives for the members. After the turn of the century, they turned more to finding unique knives from other manufacturers, but this is one of those serialized knives that A.G. Russell manufactures specifically for the Knife Collectors Club. So let's take a little look at this knife. It has nickel silver bolsters and liners. It's got jigged bone scales and a nickel silver bullet shield. Really an excellent fit and finish on this knife. One of the better knives that I've seen, quite honestly. It's got very, very smooth transitions. Really no gapping at all. It's very flush. If you look on the blade, or excuse me, on the back spring, see if I can get this to focus, you can see the serialized number. Very hard to read, I apologize for that. But the number of this knife is 1,738. I'm not sure exactly how many of these knives they made. I know they made at least 2,500 because I've seen them advertised with serial numbers up near that number. This has a clip point blade, comes in right at about 2¼ inches, and it is made of Osate steel, which is very common for knives that are made in Seki, Japan. As I said, it's made by A.G. Russell, but it is a Cattaraugus branded knife. You can see the Cattaraugus tang stamp, and then Springdale, Arkansas, which is where A.G. Russell is located. On the back side, you can see KCC, which stands for Knife Collectors Club, and then the model CM-12. Now, the liner lock on this knife is actually part of the bolster. You can see here, hence the name Split Bolster Jack. And when you open the knife, the bolster comes over and acts as a liner lock. This really is quite a gorgeous little knife. As I said, it was made in 1989, so 31 years old, still in very, very good shape. I have seen these knives go up at auction online in the box and bring $125 to $150. I did not pay anything close to that for this. If I remember correctly, I paid slightly over $20 for this a year or two ago, and I think I got a very, very good deal. I was quite happy with that. Hope you found this to be an interesting review of what I think is a really cool small gentleman's knife. If you found it interesting, you'd like to get more of this kind of content, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.